I don't know why, but I suddenly hungered for a Mega Man game, and to give this one a second chance after my written review from a long time ago. Listening to the theme song of the cartoon certainly helped though. But can it still hold up after all these years? Our tale follows Mega Man Volnut, who differs a bit from other incarnations in that rather than saving the world, he is a digger, someone who hunts for treasure. Roll also serves as a spotter/navigator/person I go to for upgrades to continue to make things blow up. Also, they're not related, so it's not weird for them to be together, I think. After nearly crashing their ship, they journey to try and fix it, and investigate some rumors regarding the mother lode. Really subtle there. Of course, they do wind up in trouble occasionally with the Bond family, who basically serve as almost the same role as Team Rocket, only actually pretty damn tough. Of course, the Mega Man here demonstrates familiar traits of the past Blue Bombers, like his willingness to help people and his desire to not kill. The rear bots don't count though, the soulless bastards. And the Bond family does help serve as a good comedic relief in addition to being entertaining boss fights. Even the expressions in cutscenes is pretty damn good for the time. Like when seeing Teasel reacting to the news that his family failed their mission when taking over the town. Now, if only there weren't a few audio syncing problems, then this would have been perfect.
All we have to do is make sure we get rid of him before then, right? So what if he digs up a few scraps here and there? He can keep that garbage. All we're after is whatever's behind the main gate. Right, Teasel?
You know, you're absolutely right.
However, the story only really picked up towards the end with a certain revelation about Mega Man. But if the second game has more of a plot, I'll give it a full review to discuss those spoilers. It's why this one is getting a quick review, as I don't have a lot of material to work with for a full review. It's a short but entertaining plot and a good intro into this universe. Also, Dr. Wily in this universe is now a boat dude and appears to have hit the gym a bit. Good on ya, mate. The game this time is a third-person shooter, and rather than fighting 8 robot masters, you have to travel in certain dungeons or areas before ever fighting a boss. And the game encourages exploration, finding hidden items and holes in the walls to get roll to upgrade Mega Man more. Those upgrades are valuable, helping to turn your Buster into a more effective weapon against foes, even striking them at an incredibly long range or just, well, firing more shots. The only major problem, aside from the camera issues at times, was the enemy placement. There were 1 or 2 times when I opened a door and the enemy was just right there, forcing me to take damage. The controls are also a bit of a mixed bag, and one of the biggest barriers when coming into this game. Without the use of the analog sticks, you have to use the shoulder buttons to turn Mega Man in order to face certain foes. The lock-on can also be a bit of a pain in the ass, as it can auto-lock onto foes that are blocked by a wall. Still, the beginning of the game isn't that bad, and is honestly a pretty decent introduction overall. Until the town defense mission happens, when the game suddenly decides you have to be a master. Or die. Dodge rolling is going to take a while to get used to, as you need to be still in order to use it. But you try and stay still when some dogs are on your ass. Now you see why I don't play horror games. I'm one of those guys that screams like the Netflix version of Light Yagami. Also, I only just noticed this at the final boss, but a lot of these guys really like to just charge at you. The patterns can be a bit tough due to the speed, but it gradually gets easier to figure out, the only exception being the final boss due to being so goddamn fast. Those problems aside, it honestly controls better than most games I've played on this channel. It's just a matter of being patient, or getting so many pieces of energy in your little canteen that you are basically indestructible. Or cheat using items, like I did at the end. Hey, it was allowed, I was following the game's rules. But yes, you can grind for money for more upgrades to your health, equip parts to upgrade your standard buster, and even get new special weapons which actually rely more on versatility more than boss weaknesses like in previous Mega Man titles. Although of course finding the best ones require beating some of the toughest minigames, and racing can go straight to hell with its extreme timing. At least there are a few side quests to do. Not much flavor to the story, but it's just enough to be satisfactory. Although seriously dude, you do not have to name your kid Mega Man. Go with something like okay, never mind. The final verdict for Mega Man Legends is, check it out. The interesting concept the game provides is too good to pass up. Just try and go into this one with some patience with the controls and you'll enjoy the fairly quick journey. I'm the smartest moron and I need to re-download the sequel. Damn small Vita memory cards. This is what killed the Vita, Sony.